Hey guys, welcome back to another quick, easy, and very comprehensive tutorial. For today, I'm going to show you how I started doing dropshipping on Etsy. So for those who are unaware, Etsy is a great community which supports independent creators and people in the creative industry when they want to sell, market, and produce their products to a wide audience. You can find a multitude of products on Etsy, from jewelry and accessories, clothing, home and living, toys, art, and etc. It really is a great platform if you wish to find certain products which are all independently made and owned. So for today's video, I'm going to show you how you can integrate CJ Dropshipping in order to sell on Etsy. This is a great way to expand your sideline business. We can use a dropshipping company like CJ Dropshipping and link it to an Etsy seller account. That way, we can promote our dropshipping business not just on the dropshipping platform itself, but also on Etsy as an independent creator. So for the purposes of today's video, we'll be using CJ Dropshipping as our dropshipping platform to boost our products on Etsy. If you go to the CJ Dropshipping website, on the upper left corner underneath the tab that says Authorization, you can scroll down and find that Etsy is one of the products and platforms that are affiliated with CJ Dropshipping. This makes it extremely easy for us to link our CJ Dropshipping website and account to our Etsy seller account. So of course, first things first, you're going to want to make a CJ Dropshipping account. After you have signed in, logged in, and authorized your CJ Dropshipping account, as you can see, we haven't really authorized any stores as of yet. So let's go back to Etsy and let's fix our Etsy seller platform first. So after making an Etsy account and logging into it, if you see the upper right corner with the profile icon, go ahead and click it. Then, with the drop-down list as shown here, we want to click on the button that says Sell on Etsy. This will bring us to the setup procedure for making our account on Etsy a seller account. So let's click on Get Started to get started on our account seller creation process. Etsy makes it extremely easy for us to set up a seller account on their website. They're going to ask us questions like what brings us to Etsy in order to help guide us to all the setup procedures. Going to choose it's our first time to sell on Etsy, and then we're going to click on Next. Then Etsy will also ask us about the topics that we will potentially need help with. Since we're setting up our seller account on Etsy, we're obviously going to choose selling online, deciding what to sell, shop naming and branding, packing and shipping, and pricing items. After going through a basic setup process, now we can really get started and setting our shop preferences. From here, we can set our shop language, the country of origin for our shop, and of course our shop currency. Then, of course, comes the very important process of naming our shop. As you can see, each shop is case sensitive and has to have a unique name. For the purposes of this video, we're going to call our Etsy shop Tutorialboxx shop. We're going to have to add another X here just because every shop really has to have a unique case sensitive name. Now moving on, since we are creating an Etsy seller account, we of course need to make a product listing with all the info and details of our product that we wish to sell on Etsy. Here, we can add as many photos as we want so that buyers can see all the details of the product we're selling. Etsy really gives us a guide and makes it so easy for us to know what kind of photos to be adding to our product listing. We have a general angle and every other angle around the photo, and even details, size and scale, and different scenes and variations of the product we wish to sell. We can even set the thumbnail for our product, which is quite important if we wish to make a very appealing product to potential buyers. We can even add a video to our product listing to really show off the product that we wish to sell. Then, of course, there are so many things that we can put for listing details, such as the title, everything about this listing, the category we believe our product is in, and different renewal options. The renewal options is important to take note of since it requires us to pay Etsy in order to push our product in their platform. Of course, you can also choose the type of product we're selling, whether it's a physical product or a digital service. And of course, you have a large text box to show off your description for your product listing. So for example, we want to sell a shirt. We can choose the title as a shirt and choose the category t-shirts. As you can see, Etsy will automatically add more details for you to fill up depending on the category that you choose. Here, we can choose the primary color, secondary color, the different sizes for the shirts, and different other questions like sustainability depending on the kind of material the shirt is made with. We can even be as in-depth as choosing a sleeve length, a neckline, the clothing style for the shirt we're selling, and even choose an occasion where we recommend where this shirt will be worn in. For now, let's set a sample description and move on to the inventory and pricing methods and details for this product. Here, we can set a price which will depend on the currency we chose for our Etsy shop. We can even set a domestic and global pricing option for other foreign customers. And of course, we need to set a quantity of stock we have for the product we wish to sell. Moving on to shipping, it's important that we choose the correct country of origin where we'll be selling our shirt from, the postal code that we'll also be selling our shirt from, and we have to give our customers a realistic processing time for delivering the shirt on time. As you can see, we can also choose all the different shipping options for our shirt. You can choose the shipping service that will be availing of, the delivery time in business days, and what we'll be charging for our shipping. As you can see, we can also have international shipping options. A nice feature that Etsy has is that we can save our shipping options as a profile in case we want to use the same shipping options for multiple product listings. For the purposes of this video, we're going to create a shipping profile for our tutorial shirt. Now, don't forget to double check all the details that you inputted for our tutorial shirt product. And don't forget to click on Save, Publish, and once you're done, congratulations, we've made our first listing on our Etsy shop. So now that we've set up our Etsy shop on our Etsy account, we want to go back to CJ Dropshipping in order to link that Etsy seller account to our CJ Dropshipping account. So go log into your CJ Dropshipping account and then click on Authorization, click on Etsy, and it will bring us to our authorization page for all the stores we wish to authorize to our CJ Dropshipping account. From here, we want to click on Add Store, and we're going to add our Etsy account to the CJ Dropshipping store. Once you've linked your Etsy seller store to your CJ Dropshipping store, let's go look for a listing on the CJ Dropshipping website which we want to find on Etsy. So for example, on cjdropshipping.com, I found this personalized men's braided genuine leather bracelet, which I wish to also post on our Etsy store. So when you're at the product of something you wish to add to your CJ Dropshipping listing, scroll down and click on List in order to add that product to your CJ Dropshipping listing. After clicking List, you'll see all the different variations of the product that we were looking at. Here, we can set the different prices for the product we wish to resell and post it on our CJ Dropshipping store. And there you go, you now have a listing for our CJ Dropshipping store. Now, if we want to sell this on Etsy, we're going to have to verify our Etsy shop. But once our Etsy shop is verified and linked to our CJ Dropshipping store, we can see that the product here will be shown and listed. And that's really all there is to it if you wish to use dropshipping on Etsy. It just takes a few clicks of a button, finding a proper product, and listing it on both your CJ Dropshipping listing and your Etsy store. Now, thanks so much for watching this video, guys, and we'll definitely see you all in the next one. Leave a comment for more inquiries or questions you may have, like this video, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this one.